So question number 7 says line W has intercepts at 0, 6 and 2, 0. So the first one there is 0, 6, x is 0, y is 6. If I let me graph that 0, 6, 0 for x, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there is my that first intercept, and in fact it's the y-intercept. And the other one has the intercept at when x is 2, y is 0. So I'm going over 1, 2, and I'm not going up or down. So there we go. Now, that is the equation of the line, right? Basically what we're looking at is the line that connects those 2 points. And you know, I feel pretty confident that we could write that equation of the line without doing any more than just go ahead and looking at it. There is a y-intercept at 6, and the slope of this, if I take the whole thing, right, my rise is actually negative. I go down 6 units, and my run is positive, then I run 2 units, so that's a plus 2. So if I look at that ratio, I get negative 6 over 2, which is equal to negative 3. So I have a slope of negative 3 and a y-intercept. It's right there at positive 6. So I'm ready to write the equation of that line. The line is y equals negative 3x plus the number 6. Now, I certainly could have done other things to this, but in fact, I was thinking I might write a system of equations because I've got, if you look at it here, I've got an x and a y and another x and a y. And I could have written the system of equations where I could have found m and b, but this is going to be fabulous just like this, so we're just going to go ahead and proceed with those. So the final part of this question asks me, is the point 13 negative 33 on this line? Well, in this case, I do not want to go graphing, because if you think about what that's asking, right, I would have to go all the way out and extend this graph so that I could hit the number positive 13. And then I would have to see, if it goes all the way down and hits through negative 33. And that would just be kind of a graph estimation. Certainly that's doable, and if I'm accurate enough, I could get a pretty good sense of that. But moreover, the most important thing to think about here is, what does it mean for a point to be on a line? It means it makes that equation true, right? It lights up with truth, the same value on both sides. So I'm going to just go ahead and plug in this. I've got a y value and I've got an x value, and I just want to see if they're the same. So I'm going to write it this way, like this. And on one side, I'm going to have just plain old y, which is the number negative 33. Nothing to do over there. On the other side, I'm going to write negative 3x plus 6. X is 13, so I've got negative 3 times a 13, and I'm going to add the number 6 to that. This is strange. I think I've had 3 times 13 twice as problems. Negative 3 times 13 is negative 39. And when I add 6 to negative 39, I do get negative 33. So because the left-hand side is negative 33 and the right-hand side is negative 33, I would say yes, 13 comma negative 33 is on the line, not all lines, but it is on the line negative 3x plus 6. Oh, y equals, there we go. That's it for question, that was 7, right?